What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video on FIFA 21, looking at icon prime moments SBCs to see if they are worth it in terms of the value of the card, the value of the SBC, if you should do the SBC or just simply buy another card off the market. I will be looking first of all. Today's card is going to be Zambrotta, the new Prime Icon Moments SBC. For this guy, these are the in-game stats. Obviously, very well-rounded end-game right back completely. Does have the outside the foot shot trait, which could be useful because he does have good shooting. In terms of the SBC, we'll get into the prices, but these are what's required. The bronze team, a silver team, 84 with an inform, 85 with an inform, 86 with an inform, and just the 88 rated squad there on Zambrotta. So we'll quickly move over on to FUTBIN, where I've neatly got tabs ready. I've got the card ready so we can take a look at what this guy offers. So here are the base stats. Obviously, as a right back, you probably would want to throw either a shadow to max out that pace or an anchor, get very well rounded on everything there. Obviously, as a right back, probably the best right back you can get in the game at the moment, aside from Trent. Maybe Prime Zambrotta is a better price. So there are other things to consider as well with that. So this is the card as it stands. It's obviously rated 94 right back. Another option that you do have is to obviously play the card on 7 chem as a centre back, so it would be on 7. These are the sorts of stats on 7 chem. I'd recommend a shadow chem style if you want to play this guy on 7. So let's jump into the price of the SBC. So the SBC price on both consoles is around 1.1 to 1.2 million coins. As you can see, these two SBCs, the bronze and the silver, very negligible. Then we obviously have the 84 inform, the 85 inform, the 86 inform, and then the 88 coming in at close to 500,000 coins for this SBC. In terms of what you could be paying for this, obviously you can. People most likely will have an inform and a couple of players to complete maybe one, possibly two of the SBCs. Obviously the 88, if you've got high rated players in the club like the Ruben Neves or some other SBC cards that you might have done like the Joe Hart, then obviously you can recycle them into this, but still the price of the SBC still stands because you are using a rated card essentially into the cost of the SBC. So over 1.1 million coins both consoles for the SBC. And the first thing I'd like to obviously show you and take a look at is Zambrotta in general, his cards on the market. So we've got the baby right back coming in at 395k on Xbox, the left back 330k, and the prime right back is 550k. Even the prime icon moments on the market is cheaper than the SBCs. So we've got the prime icon moments at under 1.1, where we've got the SBCs at 1.2 and 1.1. So it's cheaper just to buy it with liquid coins straight away for the Zambrotta. I must say, in terms of the stats on the cards, obviously the prime icon moment does have a lot more stats than the baby Zambrotta. We can see here it's got about 150 more stats, but in terms of what he offers as a right back for 400k versus 1.1 mil, very similar pace. Shooting is a bit far off, passing is just 4, dribbling is 3, defending is 8, and physical is 6. So there is a big difference, and you are paying for the difference in card. But obviously, if you are looking for a right back, you might be limited on coins, whether you want to purchase for 1.1 mil or do the SBC, which does give you an untradeable right back, so you'll lose 1.1 million coins of value from your account if you do this SBC. If you just want to try him out, possibly the baby Zambrotta here, coming in 400k for a right back, still has phenomenal stats and could be someone that you do want to try. If you've got the extra 200k or so, you can get the prime Zambrotta. Again, way better stats than the baby. Does have -1 pace, but everything else is better. And in comparison, the prime to the icon moments, 2 pace, 8 shooting again, 2 passing, 2 dribbling, 2 defending, and 2 physical. So for a +2, in terms of stats here, really, it's going to cost you about 500-600k extra from the prime to the prime moments. So that's the sort of prices we can be looking at just the icon right backs. Next, obviously, we can look at other cards that have been available in the game through SBC and obviously on the market at the moment. In terms of stats of what they got, so we got 90 pace, 70 shooting, 80 dribbling, 80 defending, 80 passing, 80 physical. So that's all the stats. 90 pace and minimum 70 shooting and minimum 80 for everything else. Obviously, in terms of what we got here on tradable cards, we've got the Trent Team of the Year, who's obviously a great right back. Ricardo Pereira, 200k, Dest, 300k, and Bruno Perez there, the right back, for 200k as well. Obviously, we've got Baby Zambrotta as well for 400k, so we've got plenty of options in terms of what we're looking for. Just the two SBCs down here, we've got Kleiber and Lema, so we've got Bundesliga, Eredivisie, we've got Tav as well, 200k if you have Tav, that's English/Prem sort of link there. So we've got Bundesliga, Eredivisie, English, Serie A, we've got La Liga and 2 Premier League players, and then we've got a couple of icons in here, again, Prime Moments, and then the Moments, Carlos Alberto there as well. In terms of these right backs, obviously we've got great prices. Ricardo Pereira, what if upgrade, 200k. Dest, Future Stars, 300k. Bruno Perez, upgradable Europa League, 200k there. The SBCs, if you got these cards, Tav, Kleiber, Lema, all great right backs, and obviously Zambrotta, base icon, 400k as well. So those options are on the market, available for you straight away. In terms of what we can expect to look at from players with slightly less stats, so as you can see here, we've got 90 pace, 75 dribbling, 75 defending, passing and physical. So I don't have anything on the shooting stat, but again, we're looking at someone who's going to play right back or centre back for you. Straight away, the first player at the top of the list is Jürgen Damm from the MLS, which is a Silver Stars card. So with relative to plus 75, this is what we can be looking at. Jürgen Damm obviously lacks a little bit passing and defending, but it was a great card again for a right back, and being 6'1", could be a centre back if you've got the card. Obviously, moving on to the gold players that are available. As you can see, there are lots of gold players that are available now, that we are able to take a look at. So obviously, starting with base, Kyle Walker is still a very good card. English Premier League links to a lot of players that you can obviously look at. Yusuf Atal, I know this is the Europa League, but a very similar one is the 82 inform for him. So the SBC was 30k, the informs are probably a bit more expensive because informs are expensive at the moment. But yeah, again, 5-star, 4-star. Dribbling's pretty good, defending is lacking, shooting is pretty good as well. Passing, again, not the great, and physicals are okay, but this is for the price of 40,000 coins versus 1.2 million. Again, so we've got the Tavernier inform, not quite as good as the headliners, that's there. We do obviously have, again, the Bruno Perez, Ricardo Pereira, the What If SBC for Kelvin Macui there from the Serie A is a Serie A option that you've got. We've got Mbabu, who everyone does love in this game. You've got some links to him that are great now as well in the game, like Bender, who I do believe is also on the list here. So we've got links from all over the place. We've got options from all the different leagues: La Liga, Premier League, Bundesliga, Serie A. So we do have quite a lot of options in what we're able to look at, and we've got icons as well. So we've got the base Zambrotta for 400k, and we've got tradable options that we can look at here as well. So the only things that we do have to really think about and have to compromise with in terms of if we do go for a 200k Ricardo Pereira or a 30k Kyle Walker, we don't get the icon links, but we get a player in the league that we know will fit into the team. Like here, we've got options from all the leagues. We've got the SBC active now for Lars Bender, 230k for this card, which we can take a look at, and in comparison, the stats are very similar. If you want to pop a shadow on him, obviously he doesn't have the shooting or the 5-star weak foot or the 4-star skills, but as a defender, it's not too necessary for him. But again, it's an SBC for 200,000 coins, which will come down as fodder drops as well. Obviously, we can take into account that this Zambrotta will also drop. The base Zambrotta is at 400k. It does look to be a very good option for right back. Obviously, great pace, very well rounded stats, 4-star, 5-star again, is an icon. 400,000 coins for this card, and obviously even the prime at just a little bit more, about 150, 200k more for this prime Zambrotta. Again, insane stats, very well rounded, great price. So those are the options that we are looking at in terms of the best right backs in the game at the moment. So obviously what we need to think about is, do you really need a Zambrotta? And if you really need a Zambrotta and you can't afford the prime or the prime moments, is it worth going for the baby Zambrotta at 400k? Do you have a Kleber, a Lema in the club, a Tav in the club? Or do you need to look at say, a cheaper option from the Premier League? You've got Pereira, or you've got Dest from La Liga. We've got Bruno Perez there from Serie A. And obviously we've got the players from the Bundesliga, like the LARS Bender, and we've also got Mbabu, who's in there. Another option there. And we've got a Tal, who for the Ligan right backs. No one's using the Ligan team, so I don't think we really need to cover Ligan, but those are the right backs in the game, really. We've got Deshilia, who you can get this season and does have a very nice card in all fairness to him. But those are the right back options. So again, I'd hope that if you are looking for a Zambrotta and you do have the liquid coins, I'd say buy one from the market. I wouldn't go for the moments. One of these Zambrottas would be good. We've got the base Zambrotta as well at right back if you're really looking for one of those. Carlos Alberto Prime is a very similar price, I do believe. Yep, 600k to 750k. This Prime card, middle card actually for Carlos Alberto, at this price is another incredible right back that can also play centre back for you, being 5'11", relatively tall. In there, stick a shadow on him. He's obviously insane as a defender for you. So there's plenty of options in terms of if you need an Italian right back icon, then Zambrotta's there. If you can't afford the one on the SBC or the one from the market, I'd go for the base Zambrotta. We could obviously take a look at other cards on the market. So from Barcelona, obviously we've got Dest as well. And for 200k is a tradable right back that you can go ahead and sell after you've completed it. So hopefully you enjoyed the review. Hopefully you've been able to decide whether you can get this Zambrotta SBC completed. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Everything down below. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching.